are back. We have only one mission. We need to pick up the audio equipment and bring it to Stanton. This is the only one thing that we do. We have less than 2 hours, approximately 2 hours time for that. We had looking for if we can go to Sears to sell 10 more of Atlassium, but when we check, we are
what can I get you today?
Here at Starlight, and when we go to Sears, Sears is here, Pyro 5, and when we press 4,
Feels like I haven't seen you.
it is Pyro 5, but we are here at Bloom, which should be Pyro 3, probably, and we need to go to Stanton, and Stanton Gateway is over here. So we go straight line to Stanton Gateway and hopping over.
That's how it goes, right?
We chose the server region Australia
Hey, let me know if you need anything.
because they have evening, and sometimes the people do not choose the region where they actually are,
What can I get you today?
like we do. And for us, that is basically a sign that we may have a chance that Pyroside is calm. Means no issue of going over to Stanton. The problem here is most of the time people are camping on Pyroside and try to attack everyone who wants to traverse to Stanton just because low life. And when we have a fully loaded ship, we want to do that in a time frame where not much is going on. But that is difficult to find a time window where it's not much going on, when people can switch regions. So that means everybody is not in that region where they actually are. Already here? No. Maybe mission will fail just because we cannot get into the hangar. We have the party marker. Blacked out. Blacked in. So what happens? Either this is a network connection issue. This is the second time we experienced that. So everything is reset, yeah. The global chat is popping up again. What we could have done is seen what kind of server information we have, but it was too late. Maybe next time we should practice that to record server information first before we do any actions, and then afterwards continue do the action, because it might be that we then will track down when we do server hopping, shard hopping, however you want to call it. So what we already checked yesterday is that we only have audio here. We can verify that audio. That is something that works actually. Quite surprising. Just mention that. Makes it disappear. Maybe we need to audio enter. No, doesn't work. Come on, hurry. This is also interesting, 0. They say, okay, now select all, move all, raise all. That works. So if you wonder, our roommate is already in the ship, but he's on a laptop notebook. That's why he doesn't move much, because it's way too laggy. And the notebook is basically hot, so you can make scrambled eggs on it, because it's that hot. And if we, food is still here, if we would press our fingers on it, we cannot hold on for many seconds because it's way too hot. And maybe that hotness is probably the reason why it is so damn laggy. It is just not made for gaming. It is made for video editing. At least that is how it had been marketed back then when we bought the notebook. And yes, it would be easier if we would have brought... Just continue. We are a little bit on a hurry, but we should have brought the boxes to the front of the ship so we can use ships tractor beam, because that saves a lot of time. It is still tedious, but it saves a lot of time. Yeah, so the goal is either the hull C, 16 point something mil, or the C2, 18 something mil. And we would say, when we make it up to 15, 16, then it is basically easy to make the other 2 mil as well. But we are not sure which one is the best strategy. Because when we spend 16 mil on the hull C, when we have 16 mil, that means we are blank afterwards. So we are not liquid anymore. And then we are relying on hauling contracts to make a little bit money in order to continue do trading stuff. That would be a path we can go, because that also would give us the opportunity to really test it out in the PU, how hauling works. Now we have a hull C in the PTU because we wanted to test it out, but the problem there is we do not have the reputation to have the proper contracts. That is a little issue. But we have some contracts even in the junior ranks where we can do whole sea contracts, so that would be something that we can do. The other thing is we have enough funds for trading, so that means in PTU we probably do more trading stuff testing than hauling testing, and when we are successfully with trading in the PTU with the whole sea, then that might be an argument for the whole sea in the PU. But then we have Mexican standoff, we do not have the funds for trading. So that means we also need to test contracts with the whole sea in order to make enough funds for trading. Yeah, just seeing that with the tractor beam, it goes so much faster with the ships built in tractor beam. So depending on the box sizes we have to transfer, we try to avoid from now on using the tractor beam. As much as possible. And of course, the Atlas is a nice tool that is even faster and a little bit more controllable than the ships built in. But when you have a fully loaded ship, there is no space for the Atlas. This tractor beam is just way too slow. So whoever invented that missed something. And of course this is a 4 SCU and it has 4 tons. It would be interesting to see if we have an empty 4 SCU cargo box. 4 SU empty cargo box, how much ton it has and how it behaves. Yeah, this was on the list of systematic scientific testing, but probably rather systematic testing than scientific testing. But this is what we are doing at some point, but not now. Now we are, well, it's something what a lot of people miss out. An early access is a tech preview. It's not a video game itself. It is just what the video game could be at one time when they release it. Also means early access is basically a test version, and we are here in the test version and we should test. Yeah, a lot of people are here only for playing and not testing, and since 4.0 we are tending more to testing than playing, although we play as well. So we do just scenarios, yeah, you can call it test scenario, and for us it is basically what a salvager would do, what a trader would do, what a hauler would do. This is the scenarios we test. And we gotta say, hauling itself is very, very reliable, at least in Stanton. The only one issue that we noticed is that this Supermax tractor beam is too weak to traverse a 2-ton box. No, kidding. No, seriously, it is really like... just way too slow. Way too slow. The only one thing that we noticed is so far with a normal ship is that boxes won't spawn in on the location you are in, where you need to pick up boxes. And the easy workaround there is do not take a contract to pick up boxes from the location you are in right now when you take the offer of the contract. So just another location. If you do the loop, let's say area 18 and Baicini, then take the contracts, let's say if you are in Baicini, at Baicini, then take the contracts from area 18 to Baicini first. Make sure all the information of the contracts flash up in the center, like new objective and so on. And as soon as that is done, then you can take the contracts from Baicini down to area 18. And for us it works perfectly fine. And the same goes for everywhere. If you do the same loop on Hurston or Microtech or Seraphim, also works pretty fine. So as soon as we are jumping, we are gonna go having a coffee. So once more, these are the server information. We're gonna check that out, because when we have a break, like quantum jump stop, we want to find out if we switch server after the stop. Because we also noticed that the party has an issue temporarily. See? Now we are in private property because party is kind of broke. And these are the server information. And we're going back to jumping. Now the party will recreate eventually. Maybe not. And these are the server information after we continue to jump. Maybe the switch already happened because of the switching. But now we have server information from before we took off, from right after the stop, and then when continuing. Oh, we forgot to mute, so you heard our coffee machine, our smoking break, everything. So we listen to hybrid audio. He does turn off, align and turn on. And that should be quicker. And it kind of feels like quicker, but we are on 25 frames. This is something what we mentioned yesterday. We always had 20 frames per second since ever, and it was kind of smooth. But since 4.0 we have much higher frame rates. But when it drops down to 2025, it's not smooth anymore. And here we go. Let's see, is average 00 also comes with us? Yes, he does. This time with music, of course. Yeah, what is the state of play regarding to our compelling video creation? We have basically almost everything in-game ready and set. What we need to do is finding voices for our project. That is another challenge we are facing right now. To have different voices for all our different characters, because it would be weird if there is only one voice for several characters. This is probably the smoothest ride ever. Now again, we switch servers, that kind of makes sense. Because now we are other system. So salvaging would be fun here. Yeah, that is an easy touch that we can traverse completely from Bloom through the wormhole and to Hurston in one go. This is nice. Oh yeah. Just randomly exploding. So that could be. How many boxes did we have? Yeah, this is also game breaking. Did we have, let's say, half 80 SCUs? Yeah, 1.6 million. We just lost 1.6 million.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
And we claim an undestroyed ship. Lots of dead people here. Probably the reason why there are dead people here is because inventory doesn't work properly. So many dead people here. Yeah, this is fun, yeah. This is not only time sink, this is also waste of life energy, because it's not necessarily about the 1.5 million we lost here. It's more about
to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval
what
System.
did it take,
Your insurance claim has
what
been
did it
sent.
take to make
Your
1.6
vehicle
million
has been moved to our storage facility.
in order to be able
Vehicle
to
selected.
do this kind of stuff.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Your
And
vehicle
this
has
is
been
what you
driven
need
to
to
the
keep in
following
mind, yeah, if you wanna play or even test Star Citizen this is what's gonna happen. If you cannot cope with that, Star Citizen is not a game for you. As far as games go. Yeah, and now we are locked here. Maybe that is the reason why so many dead people here. Grimhex is not primarily location. That means they reset the respawn point to their primary location and backspacing. Yeah, he also seems to have issues. So that is really not good. Yeah, we only have limited time. Now, from now on is less than 1.5 hours, and what we need to go is we need to go there. And hope that there are still boxes laying around. Our friend is not a big help because he has a legacy system. On the notebook, he will have no chance basically to do anything. So the thing is, why we do randomly explode is our friend was starving and thirsty. And during quantum jump, you are not allowed to drink and eat. Yeah, this is the same idea like IRL. When you use public transport, you are not allowed to drink and eat during the ride. And that is what he did. And when we remember back when we had the C2 for testing, it might be the same issue, that he was drinking or eating and that made us explode. Yeah, that was a contract. We didn't bother because that only meant that we cannot do anything. We didn't lose anything, just the contract and the time we spent for loading all the boxes. But here we lost not only the loading time, yeah, and we should have used the ship tractor beams, because now it is also the time and effort we spent with the hand tractor beam is also lost. What do we mean with lost? There is no value, there is no profit, there is no meaning behind tractor beaming work when your ship explodes randomly. Okay, we know one pad. One pad is right over here, opposite of the medical bay. Not physicalized. This seems to be a rookie. Where are you going? Okay, now I can. The bed. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, rescue mission. Why? Is he a dreamer? We cannot see. Yeah, we are moving. Everest. He didn't say we are in Hurston. He asked where in Hurston. Yeah, now we have exactly 1 hour left.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, he's really very early. He's the only one, the first one who has Trojan. Everyone else need to have something around that. And of course we cannot leave the hangar. I mean, why should we? There is no reason to.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been please visit
Yeah,
us
well,
again.
he left the hangar. No, he's still here. Is he able to leave?
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
It is a pain. He calls AC, that's why. And one thing that we will figure out soon, our friend is now 20 clicks away from body marker. Try to retrieve. We should be still out of atmosphere, but probably close enough to fall down. But he says he's still somewhat 20 kilometers above ground. No, 10 kilometers above ground. He says he sees the ship marker, but that doesn't mean anything. That is just where the ship had been. And what it also seems to be is that the body is falling down while the ship marker is not. And that would make kind of sense because the ship is still in engine.
Welcome to the
So
ASOC
then-
vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, yeah, unknown, whatever that means. Second time today, in today's session, we claim a ship that isn't destroyed. This is not a pain in the butt. No, this is a pain in the balls.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, he says ship is still...
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Is it? No. Ship is not there anymore, just the gear.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Body is 1.8 kilometers away from
Thank you.
the gear. Let's have a check if it's falling down. 1.6 million.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Bye. Welcome to the ASOC vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Looks like as if the body doesn't fall.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the police.
Or does it? Maybe it does.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to us. Vehicle selected. Please visit us.
Yeah, body falls. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so say goodbye to that 1.6 million. Nothing to worry about. How to get the fuck out of this fucking elevator? Oh, god damn it. Yeah. So at the end we can say, in these 2 hours, what have we done? We loaded the boxes into the ship. We traversed from Pyro to Stanton. We approached our destination, exploded randomly, and then we tried to recover our fortune and our bodies, and then nothing. Because we do not believe that we will manage to even retrieve our bodies, or maybe that is the absolute minimum. Retrieve our bodies,
Welcome to the ASOP
and that's it.
vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Your vehicle is visited.
Nothing works. Absolutely nothing works. So what we definitely will do is we want to find out what server that is. We are in perhaps should be Asia, probably. Because usually Asia works a little bit better than the European server. Maybe just because of the market, there are more Asian people and therefore more money for robot space industries. And that's why they might be here, this is speculation, that's why they might have a better fund, better server infrastructure, better performance. But we are still geologically in Europe, and when we connect logically to Asia, that doesn't mean that we can profit from that supposedly better systems. They want us to wait 13 minutes to get out of this fucking hangar. Yeah. Now we have everything on time, right? We can rewind how you can waste your lifetime. And these are the essential of video games in general. It is a waste of your lifetime because you do not do nothing. Yeah, you may have joy if you do video games. Yeah, if it works, if you give you, but Star Citizen can give you some joy, but also lots of pain. But the amount of time you waste is massive. Is massive. And what would we do instead if not? Yeah, and this is a crucial question. For all those sweaty neck players out there, what would you do if not wasting your lifetime in the verse? Well, that is a question you may be forced to ask yourself as soon as CLG closes doors, because the way they behave, the way they do decisions, it looks like as if they will close doors. Not in the far distant future. But rather soon. So now we have half an hour left. Our bodies are still falling. Yeah, if you are a smoker, Star Citizen is also not a healthy game because there is a lot of time, a lot of opportunities where you can go smoke, waiting for a fucking hangar to open, to be able to play, to be able to test. Yeah, and we expedited. Yeah, we spent money to have our ship faster, just to wait in another line. We really should focus us on doing our video project, because this is a waste of time. Even though we strive for a C2 or a hull C, it is a waste of time. Yeah, and the other thing is you need to catch that very moment. You need to catch that very moment the hangars opens, and if you miss that, you might wait another 800 seconds.
Welcome to Rolex Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields on. Landing gear raised. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
23 frames. Now the question is, why don't we have a body marker?
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now
Why don't we see a body marker? It might be because we left the server. No.
shields are on. Landing gear deployed. Engines are off.
Of course. Of course. Oh yeah. Just flipping over. It is a fucking joke. It is a fucking joke. We can't see the body. His body mark is still around. But his body is not that valuable because his armor we can get anytime, everywhere. Okay, yeah. So what do we learn from today's session? He doesn't have a helmet. First of all, do not drink and fly. That is one thing. A little bit more sarcastic. Do not transport commodities because you will lose it. Do not launch the game while you are on time pressure. Do not launch the game if you value life, if you value your life. If you need to have a video game for having joy in your life, then you maybe readjust some stuff in your life, re-evaluate your priorities. If you want to waste your lifetime in an early access like Star Citizen, go ahead.
Engines are on. Landing gear raised.
And the other thing is what we noticed here, our touch panels here, our virtual scrollable touch panels, they do not work. And it doesn't matter if you claim a ship or not, they just don't work. And that's why we say Star Citizen is degrading. And CIG and Robert Space Industries, they want to close doors because they don't give a shit. Yeah, they don't care. They want the people to leave, but they don't. Unfortunate for them. And we also don't, because Star Citizen is not really a second life, it is just another life. An imaginary life. Yeah, it's not a real life, it is just a distraction of life itself. We are going to Seraphim because there we have other goods.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
And eventually we will, when we sell all the goods, we will be back at least at 3 million. That would be a good thing. So this is the end of this session. We will go to Seraphim. Try, yeah, it's not that we will get a hangar. We try to get a hangar at Seraphim. We will check in. Our friend will claim a new ship, an undestroyed ship, of course. And then we will close here. And not sure if we do today or tomorrow. We will sell the goods that we have stored at Seraphim, and if not, then we will place the goods to the selling points and wait until it is out of stock and then selling it. Yeah. unbelievable. And with a marker, it's not only just request complete, also get the hanger complete. little bit dark in here. Looks like as if they don't have the money for loose. La loose. So we know 14, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that fits into the Taurus. And because we do not have a Taurus, we will give that to our friend. He can do that. So now it is in his inventory. He can do whenever he wants to. And we are gonna check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that is still enough for us. So that means we try to close door because we did the failure that we toggled open all doors. But the ship bug we had with the ladder is probably because when we toggle all doors, we do not leave here through the ladder. And now the ladder is closed. So we suspect that even when we come in and toggle all doors, in order to make the ship work afterwards without claiming a new undestroyed ship, is to leave the ship through the ladder. And that would work probably. Yeah, so this is definitely for now. We say goodbye and have a nice weekend, Sunday or whatever day you have if you watch this stream. Thank you very much. Adios.